What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Reviews. Tonight, I'm going to be doing another blind beer battle. This time, it's going to be Modelo Especial versus Corona Extra. Modelo Especial coming in at 4.4% ABV, and the Corona Extra is coming in at 4.6%. So I had this idea several weeks back when I got a 6-pack of the Corona Extra. I picked these up today at Walmart. It was a little over $10, I guess, for the 6-pack. We're going to go ahead and pin these against each other. Now, I did do this before, but it was not the bottled version. It was the canned version of each beer. So, obviously, they taste completely different out of the bottle because of the sunlight hitting it and skunking the beer. And I like that skunk flavor, so the canned versions of each of these lack that. So, we're just going to go ahead and crack into these and pour them up. Well, if I can open the beer. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the Modelo. Having a real time tonight. There we go. Alright, so toss those. And we will get our designated cups for each beer. This is the Modelo. It says Modelo on the bottom. And Corona. So we're going to go ahead and pour them up in their designated cup. We'll start with the Modelo. Very gentle pour. We don't want to produce any head on these or much. Simply because you don't want one beer having head, the other one not. And then that's a dead giveaway of which beer is which. I want this to be as fair of a blind beer battle as I can possibly give it. I've been excited to do this one for a while now, and I'm finally getting around to doing it. Also, I love Modelo's bottles. They're just so comfortable in the hand, and they look really neat. So, there's that going for the Modelo. Now, when I did the beer battle prior to this one, the one where I said that I did it in the canned versions, I think I remember Modelo winning that. I don't know for sure. I meant to check it before I started filming this video, but I forgot. So, yeah. Alright, so both beers are poured up. Let's go ahead and look at the appearance. Obviously, it's not going to matter because I'm going to be completely blind for this battle. So as I hold them up, Modelo definitely looks to be a darker golden brew, for sure. So, they're each poured up. I'm going to close my eyes, mix up the beers, taste each one. I'm going to see if I can figure out which one is which, and obviously whichever one I prefer is going to be the winner. So, closing my eyes now, and I'm going to start mixing up the beers. So, I'm just going to mix them up to the point where I don't remember which beer is which. We'll just do this a couple of times, a couple rotations each direction. So, we'll go this way a couple more times, and then we will obviously get into the tasting. Alright, that should do it. I have no idea which beer is which, but hopefully I will soon. I'm going to go with the beer in my right hand. Cheers. Modelo Especial versus Corona Extra. Let's dive in. Cheers. That is a tasty beer. You got the skunk up front, a little bit of sweetness. I guess you could almost detect just like a malty sweetness, skunkiness. It's really crisp and refreshing as well. That's a good beer. I think I might know what that one is. Kind of tastes like the Corona. Beer number 2. Okay. This one's a little bit different. It does have that skunk aspect to it, but not as much as this one. So that's kind of a telltale giveaway there. This one's a crisper, or not crisper. This one's a smoother, cleaner taste. It's not as skunked. It has a little bit there. And I think this one might just be a tad sweeter. No. This one has more of a dry finish, actually, compared to beer number 1. Yeah. Well, they both kind of have a drying effect on the back. Okay, this is I think I know which one's which. And I also think I know which one I prefer. Now, both of these kind of have that almost like a corn chip. Not like you're eating a corn chip, but it has that kind of a slight hint to it, like you've eaten a corn chip, like a tortilla chip. Excuse me. I think these are brewed with corn. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't remember. But that would explain that. Let's go ahead and get a taste of each one again, and I will give you my conclusions. Yeah. I think this is the Corona and this is the Modelo. And I'm liking this beer more. So I'm saying if this is the Modelo, Modelo wins, in my opinion. So I'm going to open up my eyes for the reveal. Yep, that is in fact the Modelo. So Modelo defeats Corona Extra. That's crazy. The thing is, it does have that skunk aspect to it, but it's much more toned down on this versus Corona. Corona is a little bit more aggressive when it comes to that skunkiness. And I do like that, but comparing it to this beer, I just think this is a cleaner, smoother beer, and it's just more enjoyable. Obviously, I'm still going to purchase each one of them. I still love Corona. Corona's nostalgic for me. It's the first beer I've ever had, or I had ever had. So it's always going to be a beer that I always go back to, but the Modelo is very, very good. It is, like I said, I thought, if I'm remembering correctly, when I did the beer battle back in the day, where I pinned them up against each other, the canned versions, I'm pretty sure Modelo won that one as well. So I think Modelo's 2 for 2 here against Corona, so it's pretty much unanimous. I think Modelo Especial is the better beer out of the two. So, both delicious beers, obviously. I'm fine with either one, but Modelo is the beer for me tonight. Yeah. That's a good beer. They're both good beers, but that is the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit me with a thumbs up. And if you guys have any suggestions on anything you would like me to try in the future, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to try to find it and give it a review. As always, until next time, cheers, and thanks for watching.